Hey guys, welcome back to the P3D video, and we're currently sat at Innsbruck in the EasyJet A320 by FSLabs, and as you can see, it is very, there's a lot of trees, and that is killing my GPU, which is making my frames not so good. If I look over there, there's a lot less trees, and the frames get a bit better. But there's a lot of trees here, so my GPU is not liking it at all. So the frames will be quite bad on departure. Well, it's not too bad. I mean, it's flyable. At least it's not a landing. So, yeah. But it's amazing Innsbruck scenery. We're going off to Luton and kind of getting catering on board. Sadly, there's a stupid fueling truck here, which is just getting in the way of the immersion. I could have maybe gone over there somewhere, maybe just that gate, number 7. But this fueling truck's getting in the way, so the immersion's not that high. I've got the power connected up, and nav lights are on, and you see all the power's on, and catering's finished, just said, so we're going to close those doors, like so, and we'll let the rest of the stuff happen. Right, let's get the nav 1, 2 and 3, like so, and we've got the crew supply on and ground control on as well. And we'll also get the seatbelt signs on. So I'm going to set the payload after GSX has done all its stuff, because when GSX boards, it loads on payloads. Really weird. So that's our total fuel today, 5 tons, and we will be using 3.5 tons of them. So we're going to have like 2 tons left over, pretty much, or just under 2 tons of fuel left over. Cheapest primary loss, yes we know. So we're going off to, from Innsbruck, sorry, off to Luton. So this is our route, the very basic route. We'll add to that route soon. And as we're EasyJet, our call sign is Easy 2106. Cost index 12, and we're flying out to a cruise altitude of 360, like so, and our block was 5.4, 5.4, like so, and we'll enter in the 048 later on. So I guess actually if I enter it now before it does any like loading on the passengers, 16. I was about to say 16 tons of 048. No, that doesn't sound right. That's it's our payload weight, 60.4. So if I quickly grab it, okay, it will change, but that is what it's going to end up as. I'll just reset it to that once GSX is finished boarding. So that's that. So yeah, it looks like a trip time of 3.5 tons of fuel. So it's an hour and 22 minutes apparently. PFPX says it's going to take an hour and 26 minutes. So if you're wondering what I'm on about with GSX putting on payload, you see it's reset itself. I'm not sure, like, as I've put it in the init page, it will just go back up to 60.5. I doubt it. But as you can see, it's actually putting passengers and baggage on the boarding, which is kind of cool. So we're going to depart out of 26 today, which is literally, if I go to this this view, 26 is right there, right there. So not a long taxi today. Let's put the PA system online, and we are doing the MOG-T, 3 hotel, which is that one there. And that's just entered in a crazy departure, which is fine because that's how departures out of Innsbruck work. They're just crazy, and especially landings as well. I'm doing the up 66, and that'll be going off to Kempton, KPT. Where's the P? Right underneath the K. KPT, and then UL 608. If I can type, there we go. And that's just 2 waypoints off to Tedgo, and we should be at our top of climb by then, which is there. And from there we're going to do the UZ210, and that noises in the background. That's the engines, but I don't know why I'm hearing them now from the cockpit. Don't have a window open, do we? Nope. Wait. The UM-150. There we go. That's going off to KRH. And once again, we're doing the UZ-210. Let's come back onto it. Just Europe Airways are very confusing. Like so, and that is taking us to LOWI. We've still got so much more routing to do. Did I spell it wrong? I may have. I think I did LOWI, not LOWI. And now I can't spell. There we go. Right, and that's taken to LOWI, like so. And then from there, we are doing all direct to Brussels. BUB. Waypoint. And from there, Airways. UL608. That's going off to Costa. COA. And UL179. Like so. And that's going off to Saski. Almost finished, boys. And from there we're going UL608 again. Wow. This is why I'm getting confused to reading it, because I just said, oh, I've just done the UL608, but it's just the way Europe works, I guess. That's going to off to Inlod. Then I'm doing the L608, so without the U this time. And that's going off to Summon. And then this is the last one coming up now. That's spelled wrong. That's spelled really wrong. There we go. Like so. And Yankee 6 to Idesi.
Ladies and gentlemen,
finally
on board our EasyJet service. Please.
They're not making that much noise outside, but when I go inside I can hear the engines so noisy. It's really weird. I've never seen books back here. These are new. Are these new in an update or something? I've never seen books. Flight some maps. Draft flight log. Interesting. That's the Baron reference, which is 1013 apparently. Yep.
This is a no smoking service.
Let me just turn down the volume of headphones. Maybe that's just why it's so loud. There we go. So let's set up the MCP. And that's that, that's that, that's that. And we're going up to 360. That is entered. Oh, actually I haven't turned on the second MCD yet. Naughty. It's fine. Doesn't really change any difference. Let's get the APU started up. There we go. And we have entered 360, haven't we? Yeah. Right, because of right, let's go to payload. It's 57.0. And boarding's literally just finished. So we'll just put that back to 60.4. I'll go back to the doors page. Close those doors and close those doors. And we'll get to the perf page. GPS primary. Go to the external controls and set the parking brake as well. Okay, on the perf we are doing a flaps to departure. I'll go up. Let's go courageous. Let's go up. Oh, no, up 2.0 instead of 1.0 this time. That might be very wrong and might miss up everything. Going Toga today, so no flex. And so our VSPs are 139, 139, and 1340. So there we go. Okay, so let's take a quick look on our departure. It's a plan page. Got to 20 nautical miles. And yeah, departure's looking good. Let's zoom out a bit more for the whole flight plan. And okay, that's looking perfect. Put that back to the arc page. I can go down to 10 again. Okay, So I think APU's all started up, put the APU bleed on, external power can go, disconnect the GPU, disconnect the ground chocks, and we'll get typical GSX not doing what I say. I keep saying I need to reinstall it, but I just never get to do it. Prepare for pushback. There's left. Okay, there we go. Oh, I've never seen a bendy bus in a while. I think they're banned in London, so I haven't actually seen them in ages.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Okay. So that's finished, and now we need to go to that page and more. I can go to flight plan. Let's go to the perf page. Awesome. I was originally going to do a nighttime flight at to Luton, but then I realised how much the trees are killing my GPU. I just decided to keep it daytime, because nighttime does decrease like 5 FPS or so. So just doing nighttime plus the amount of trees. I need to like probably change the settings to bring the tree density down. It's quite a lot of them. Orbex's went a bit crazy on saying how much trees spawn in. I guess it's just realistic. Okay, so it's going to push us back. We can go to 1, auto, weather and terrain on the weather systems. We get that to back onto there. That's on standby. We'll start the timer and we'll get the engine started up. That's number 2. Let's get the fuel pump started on actually as well. There we go. And beacon light on. That's gonna hopefully like putting the fuel pumps on after the engine starts, which turns the engines on. I don't know, because I don't know if I have to put the fuel pumps on before, but hey, it should work. I don't know why it wouldn't. They are spooling up, which is fine. PA system's quite quiet. It's full volume. Maybe it's because I turned down my headphones. Okay. It's about to line up with Bravo 1. No, this is not Bravo 1. On the left is Bravo 1, or Bravo. Don't even know what this is, taxiway is called. We'll check. It is indeed called... Ah, it is Bravo 1. Huh. It's the Bravo 1 hold short, actually. That's the Bravo 1 hold short.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now ask for your attention while we take you through the safety procedures on this aircraft. A safety card is in your seat pocket, showing the exit routes.
The other guy, Norman, couldn't speak that loud. Right, let's get number 1 started up. I forgot. I was just rambling on about random stuff. Number 1 starting
There
up.
are 2 emergency exits at the rear,
Parking brakes are set.
4 in the middle, and 2 at the front of the cabin. Floor lighting will guide you to an exit.
It's up. Yeah,
Please be
engine
aware
starting
that
up,
your
which is
nearest
nice.
exit may be behind you. In an emergency, leave
Probably
all cabin
another
baggage
reason
on
why
board.
I'm getting so much less
Your
FPS
seatbelt
is
is
because I've set
fastened,
the trees
adjusted,
to
and
cast
released
and
as
receive
shown.
shadows.
It must be fastened when the seatbelt signs are on.
So maybe
We
that's another
recommend that
reason
you keep
why
it fastened at
there's a
all
lot of
times.
shadows that need to be
If
made.
the air supply fails, masks will drop from above.
Number 1's
Pull
spooling
a
up, as
mask
you can
towards
see.
you to start the oxygen.
We can go to the flight control
Put the mask
page.
over your nose and mouth.
That's a
Hold
bit.
in
That's a
place with
mix
the
of a
strap.
flight control and an engine
Pull on
page.
each side to adjust.
That was very
Put
weird.
on your own mask before
Never seen that
helping
one
others.
before. Okay,
If we
number
land
1
on
started
board,
up. We
take
go back
the
to
life
normal.
jacket from
And
under
I can
your
go
seat.
to
Put it over your
armed
head.
and set flaps 2.
As
Do the
the
flight
tapes
control check
around
as
your
well.
waist.
Full right.
Click
Full
together
left.
and
All the
pull
way
the strap
down.
to adjust.
All the way
Do
up.
not inflate it
All the way to
inside
the
the
right.
aircraft.
All the way to the left.
When
Okay.
outside, inflate by
Pitch
pulling
the
the
trim
toggle.
up to 2.0.
If it fails to inflate or needs topping up,
see it, that'd be
blow
nice.
into the tube. There is a light and whistle for
Come on.
attracting attention.
Skipping right
We also
past
carry
it. Let's get like
flotation
one.
aids for
There we
children.
go. 2.0.
Your tray table
Nice.
must now be stowed, armrest down,
Is that
window
rudder
blinds
tad
open,
to
and
left?
seatbelt fastened. We wish you a pleasant flight with EasyJet.
Okay, what I'm going to quickly do is actually just recalibrate my rudder pedals, see if that would help, because the rudders was a slight to the left. I'm not sure if it's the wind or not. It's not very windy at all. And let me just I'll cut back in just a second. Okay, welcome back, and just recalibrated, and I guess it might be the wind or something, because yeah. And here's a Cessna wanting to come up to me. This stupid thing, because I'm about to go into you. Right, come on, pillars connect on, tax light is on, and let me restart the traffic. Goodbye. Right, bring out some throttles, get us going. There we go. Oh, FPS is not so great. It will be a lot better coming into Luton, as there's a lot less trees. Okay, so everything's good for takeoff, I believe. Like, I haven't got the takeoff config. I guess I can click it. That should come up. Ah, what's it? Max. There we go. There we go. That's good now. Don't forget to the auto brake, because you need to land. You need to stop the aircraft quickly. 2,000 meter long runway, or 6,500 feet, whatever unit to use. I've just realised, I just looked at the charts, apparently there's glider strips. So gliders land on the grass. There's glider strips apparently, which is kind of cool. Right, I'll just turn on the traffic, so the traffic's back. I don't see any. No. Let me check out to the sky, because that's a bit more easier to see if any are coming in or not. Nope, it's just me. Let's get the runway then. We'll get I was about to say taxi lights. Get the landing lights on and the strobes. A bit more power on the aircraft, come on. And we've got ourselves lined up. So we're going to go down there to the end of 26, which is a heading of 258, apparently. I should probably, like, after this flight, I might just come back to Innsbruck and just, for the lulz, just try and land the 747 here. I probably could do it, actually. Because I was getting bored once after recording a flight. So what I did was I spawned in a 747 at Heathrow, and I just took off and went to London City and landed it in London City. I was quite impressed with myself, actually. I did it very nicely. But hey, this is meant to be a realistic channel. Let's not do that. Let's not be Air Force proud. Right. So it looks like we've got to go down the right here first, and then spin ourselves around. I'm not sure if that's a dead pixel on my screen, or it's a bit of muck. I'm getting quite scared now. I do not want a dead pixel. The screen's in like a year old. Or it's about 2 years old. I'm not sure which way around it is. It might be 1 year old. But still, it's just still a very young screen. Don't know why I had a dead pixel already. Okay, line ourselves up with 26. And we're looking clear ahead. And what I'll do is actually get the TCAS turned on. T-A-R-A. Get the aircraft spinning around. There we go. Get Project Fly to start. Release the pedal disconnect. Project Fly wants to set parking brakes. Let me just do that quickly. Okay, and release the parking brake. Awesome. So let's pretty much go straight to Tigger. Let me just spool up the aircraft first and get to chrono to turn on. There we go. And let's line up a bit more. Tigger. Off we go. I'll line up with the runway a bit more. There we go. And goodbye Innsbruck. And off to Luton. Okay, 100 knots. Trying to keep in the centre of the runway. There's variable winds, so the winds are a bit crazy coming out today. It is the mountains, so the V-speeds just went for some reason. V1, rotate, I don't know when it was, I can't remember, I don't know, 140 or so. Gear up. I'm not sure how quickly they would bring the gear up at Innsbruck, because it's quite mountainous. Okay, looking nice. We're clear to go flaps 1. I'll just keep accelerating out of the airport quickly. We're clear to go to climb thrust. I'll slow down here so I can see when we're going to climb. There we go. And I bring the autopilot on. Autopilot's on. And we've got some max speed restrictions, but it looks like we are not accelerating. We are quite decelerating, so I'm trying to look careful on the speed here. I'm going to keep the flaps 2 out for quite a while, because that would just help us with the... try to accelerate a bit more. There we go, there's our acceleration. Let's keep flaps 2 for quite a while. Transition altitude is 10,000 feet as well. Same altitude as the lights and passenger signs, which is good. Yeah, I can do that all at the same time. And it's a bit turbulent coming out of Innsbruck. I just guess, like I said, the mountains, different heights, the winds are coming in stronger and the quite shallow winds. And yeah, that's probably why I get a bit turbulent coming out here. So when I say probably like a speed of 170, I think I'll be safe to bring up the flaps 1. Oh, let's go to this view. Look at that, that's awesome. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, that's 170 knots, so we'll be out flaps 1. And we should be able to... We should be above 8,000 feet in the next waypoint, so the aircraft's probably trying to fight that right now. Try and get above 8,000 feet by then. We should be able to do it. Coming up to our next speed for the slats to come up. There we go. Let's go outside of view and watch the slats come up. There we go. And almost up, and they're up now. So yeah, I quite like Innsbruck. If you guys give it loads of thumbs up, likes, I will be doing a return flight back to Innsbruck from Luton. If you guys love it, so yeah. Always give it a little comment if you want, like if you want me to do a different, like from a different destination, no, departure airport, sorry. So let's say, I don't know, Vienna, maybe? I don't know. But hey. This was a requested flight, by the way, from Luton, from Innsbruck to Luton. Otherwise, I would have probably done Luton to Innsbruck, because, not a better flight, but just a lot more people like to land at Innsbruck than take off at Innsbruck. Okay, so once we reach 10,000 feet, I'm going to go cut into the cinematics, as well as do all the other stuff like that and everything, disarm the spoilers. And yeah. So, for some reason, I don't know what over Austrian territory only means on the charts, but offline, so I don't think that's going to worry me that much. Okay, lights off, and passenger signs are off, and standard pressure. Like so, that's all set, and all good to go into the cinematics. So, hope you enjoyed the takeoff coming out of Innsbruck. It was absolutely awesome. Sorry about the bad FPS and the setup, but we should get good landing, and obviously the cinematics will be great as well. So I'll see you about, let's say, an hour's time for our arrival into Luton. We're probably, I don't know if we're coming in from the north or south, like as in, I think we're around landing on 26, so we might be coming from the south, and then going over the airport and coming back down. So that's coming from the north. But if we're landing on 008, then yeah, I think it's 26 and 08 at Luton. Let's just go and check. Yeah. So I think right now it's a 26 landing, so that's coming from the north. But it might turn out to be a 08, which I don't think I've done the 08 landing yet on the channel, which would be kind of cool. So we're getting all different perspective, which is kind of good. So yeah, I'll see you then in about an hour's time. Enjoy the cinematics of this EasyJet aircraft. We haven't flown this type of livery in ages. So yeah, hope you enjoy it. Hey guys, welcome back into the descent down into Luton, and it turned out we're doing a 08 landing at 08, so I think it's the first time on the channel, and it's been a while since I've last landed on 08 as well. It's crossing Idesi at flight level 180, and going down to Lapra, I think, yeah, for flight level 120 at 250 knots. So the aircraft's doing well to keep in the VNAV, which I like, and so yeah, we're landing on 08, which means we're going to go flying over the airport and spin back, which is kind of cool. So we get a good view of the airport as well. We can find out where we're going to park, and yeah, it's going to be good. So get the seatbelt signs turned on, nice and early, which is fine. We're going to transition altitude as well is 6,000 feet. Been flying for 1 hour and 10 minutes.
Please ensure your cabin bag is safely stowed with your laptop inside. Your tray table must be stowed, armrest down, and window blind open.
I have no idea if you can hear it.
Be seated with your seatbelt fastened, ready for landing. Please help us by handing in any rubbish, newspapers, or magazines that you do not want to take with you. The toilets are no longer in service.
There we go. So QNH is 1025, like so. It's quite high actually. Temperature is 11 degrees and very windy. So 17 knots at 20 degrees. 020, sorry, not 20 degrees. Because we are doing a Cat 2, which is pretty much, well, I guess, well, if I'm manually landing it, decision altitude is 715. So there we go. That's entered. Doing a flaps full. Runway length as well is 2,000 meters, so it's about just a bit longer, only a tad longer than Innsbruck actually. So I'm not sure if I go low or to brake, and well, I guess I could go try out medium. If medium's quite hard, we can come off at Charlie. I'm gonna go medium or to brake, either reverse, so that would be good. Take a look at the wing view. Awesome. As you can tell, the FPS is a lot better than coming out of Innsbruck, which is good. So yeah, we can turn on the lights at 10,000 feet. Those lights are on, which are fine. Now the logo, that's all good. The fuel pumps are on, which is amazing. I'm doing outer tank fuel crossfeed, but if we go to the fuel page, where's the fuel page? We don't have any fuel in the outer tanks, so I have no idea if I can stop doing that. So yeah, I don't know why it doesn't realise there's no fuel in the outer tanks, and they're just about 0 degrees as well, the fuel, which is kind of cool. So I'm not sure why it's still trying to cross-feed, even though there's no fuel in the outer tanks. I'm not sure if there's a bug or not, but that's that. Passing almost 14,000 feet now. So we can set up the approach, and if I go through the flight, the approach with you, then you can see what I mean by flying over the airport. It's kind of, well, it is flying over the airport really. So we come in, so we go north, and then we start coming down south again, southwest, to reach the airport. So this is like exactly the same approach as a 2.6 arrival, as you can see. But just at different altitudes, so we'll be coming in a bit higher than normal, but we'll literally fly straight over the airport at 4,000 feet, exactly on runway heading, which is awesome. And then we come round and then we come down south to CF 004 and spin around to line up the 08 and land the aircraft. So literally, we fly literally straight over the airport. The runway, which is awesome. Okay, so I don't think there's much else to do really. I guess we can arm the spoilers right now. That's fine. We'll get a left turn in soon, so let me just go to this view. As we go to the left turn, we'll need to decelerate. We'll see how steep we need to like descend, and then I'll work out if we need to bring out some speed brakes to help us decelerate down to a speed of 220 at our waypoint Abbott. And we should begin our left turn very soon now. It should be around about now. Nope, okay, no. The charts are showing me it's really close. There we go. And we should get some ground. Oh yeah, we got some terrain down there. It's England. Got typical messy England road layout. Other than the USA, which is everything's all neat and 90 degrees. England's just messy. That's where I come from. So I think it'd be nice to land at London City once, like some other time. I should get some maybe a stream at London City, because I think twice going there on the channel hasn't been so good. I think I had to do 2 go-rounds once because I was too high. We were in the dash, and the dash is quite confusing, and so yeah, kind of. But hey, London City will be a nice one to go back to once again. Right, let's go back inside the cockpit. Yeah, we do not need to bring out the speed brakes at all. The aircraft's fine by itself. I wonder what altitude we have to be at until we can actually open up the windows. That'd be interesting. And also, I need to do like a countdown till when the A318 and the A319 is going to be released by Aerosoft. Sorry, not for. It will be for P3D version 4 as it's a professional series, so only version 4 of Prepared will be compatible with like the full systems. There will be a 32-bit version for FSX and those losers. People who do not realise that P3D version 4 is so much better. It really is. So yes, I'm really excited for that, and I need to start saving up for a Shannon Airport. Which should be good. So then we can do British Airways or Speedbird. Sorry, Speedbird 1. That'll be London City to Shannon, Shannon to New York, and then New York back to London City. The reason why we stop off at Shannon is because it can't take off like full payload at London City. It's a very short runway. So this is why, like, so from New York it can fly. It can take off with all the fuel because long runway, and land in London City. So yeah, doing Speedbird 1 will be exciting. So we've got the landing lights on, we've got the seatbelt signs are on. As we pass 10,000 feet, QNH transition altitude at 6,000 feet, which looks like we might reach that in a couple of minutes or so, which is good. And so the QNH is actually quite high. I've never seen it so high in England before. QNH of 1025, which is a bit crazy. Very high. I'm not accelerating that fast, but we should decelerate a bit faster coming into the airport. Yeah. I haven't put the throttles to idle, have I? No. So why is the aircraft not trying to keep up with that speed of 250? Weird. I guess it's getting ready for deceleration down to 220. That's probably the reason. And these clouds are ultra realistic, like so realistic. Awesome. Oh, now it realises it needs to accelerate. Yeah, we're definitely going to be not going to be landing on 2.6 because it's that'll be the biggest tailwind I think I've done. Master caution. Let me take a look. Yes, okay. Oh, it's the left tanks that need to go off. Yeah, obviously. Is it level now? I don't get it. I don't know what's on it. Wait, let me just put everything back to normal. Let me see what happens. Okay, so cross feed and left tanks. Okay. like so. And it moaned at me for doing that. Let's see. Oh, I'm saying once it's once it's level, you can put it back. Wait, it says something about ignition start. Wait, fuel left tank pump 1 + 2 low. That makes no sense. I don't get you. I don't get you. Gravity only. I don't understand you. Fuel crossfeed off. Yeah, it is confusing me. I think it's just because our engines aren't using a lot of fuel, like anyway, because they're like almost idle. I mean, the reason why we have a bit less fuel in the left tank is because we have the AP running. I could probably get the AP running and put the crossfeed on as it runs, so like we don't have to do this every now and then. I guess it gets quite serious once it gets quite a low fuel. When it's quite heavy, it doesn't make much difference, but once get a bigger difference at lower fuel, you might be able to feel it a bit more. We're getting a bit level now, which is good. Getting very close to being level again. If I just keep this open, I can see it a bit more, a lot easier. And once it reaches 730, I'll turn off everything. I'll turn on these fuel pumps first before turning off the crossfeed, because that would be bad. Hey, how did that get down to 720? What? Okay, we're going to be holding at 6,000 feet for a while. And now the aircraft's telling me to land ASAP. Don't worry, I will. Let's get down to 720. Instead of 730. There we go. These fuel pumps on, the crossfeed's coming off. There we go. And we'll clear off that. Okay. So let's bring this out to a 1025. That's a bit too high. 1025. 10, let's see. 25, there we go. Awesome. So we're going down to 6,000 feet. And next waypoint is BKY, or Barkway, as it's mostly known at. And that'll be at 6,000 feet, and then from there we're going to descend down to 4,000 feet to a waypoint called Luton, which isn't actually over Luton. It's a bit weird. Unusual. Yeah, we've still got max speed restriction at 220 for a while. Hopefully the aircraft stays at that speed for... Yeah, that's good. Okay. Nice. So we don't get too slow. This is land ASAP, but we've got 1.4 tons of fuel on board, so I don't know what it's on about. Okay. It's a bit of a long approach actually, because we were expecting a 2.6, but the wind's changed, so we'll go over the airport and round. This is a real approach. I haven't just like cancelled, like just changed the landing runway and kept the star. Well, that's literally what I've done, but there is no other star which like suits 08. It just suits both runways, and if you're gonna land on 08, we gotta go over the airport. So yeah, going through some clouds, awesome. It's always what I love at England, clouds. I'm very used to them now. Right. So yeah, I don't know how quick of a descent down to Luton that would be. Obviously that's not the actual Luton airport, but because I just hope it's a fast descent. Because I don't want to be waiting here at like 4,000 feet for ages. And let's try and get below the cloud line, which probably isn't. So at Luton it says the overcast is at 1,600 feet, 1,600 feet, sorry. So yeah, we'll be in clouds for a while. Let's see if those surface winds are the same as last time. As entered, yes, temperature's the same, QNH is the same, awesome. Okay. Let's get the engine view, sorry, as we descend and turn. Should be turning soon. It's a very shallow turn. There we go. You can hear the engines spooling down there as we decelerate and descend. Well, not decelerate, we descend. So the gravity will help the aircraft keep up to speed, so the engines aren't needed. Right. And it's just, yeah, I think it overshot the turn, so it's just lining up, so it's doing now it's mini right turn, just line up the LNAV again. So I wonder where we're going to see the airport if not. Hopefully we can see some of the airport, I'm not sure. Just see some land poking through, so maybe we will oh. Maybe we will be able to see the airport. Who knows. Now I've got 1.3 tons of fuel on board. That's because we've been holding at certain altitudes. So landing ASAP would be very nice. If it gets extremely bad, well, then that's, well, yeah. 1.3 tons of fuel left. It's kind of bad. If I get to my fuel page, where's the fuel page? That one. It says my full flow per minute. It doesn't look too bad. I think we'll make it. We will make it, but I think we have like not a lot of fuel left. And I did, like on PFPX, I said minimum fuel for takeoff, as it's a short runway. We only just made it like flaps 2, so I had max fuel. I might have had like a couple meters to spare taking off in Innsbruck, which would have been exciting. I might have done like a flaps 3 takeoff, but hey. Right. I don't know if you really need to go that far out to line up the runway. I'm thinking that CF004 is not really needed at all. Because I can like override it and just make it go direct to CF08, which is what I could do. But who knows? I don't know what's going to look like. I guess I could try. Let's give it a go. Because apparently it's meant to be at 2,000 feet at that, so it's going to be a long time holding at that altitude there. And apparently we go over CF08 twice. So yeah, there's a lot of holding at altitudes. So if I get rid of that one, get rid of that one, get rid of the discontinuity, and yes, perfect. Okay, I'll bring the zoom it in a bit. And look, there we go. It's literally, we're flying over the runway, which is awesome. I can only just see the pappies right now. Oh, and the pappies are gone. Right, it should be flying literally right over it right now. Right over it. I'll just go to my airport charts. I'm just zooming across it right now. Sadly we can't see the airport though. It would have been nice if we could. So yeah, it's going to take us to a right turn to line up the runway. That's fine. I literally can't see it. Bit of a shame. Okay. Let me get the landing system online. I'm going to take a look at that. There we go. Active. And it should start our right turn, and then a left turn. soon. So once the runway is, I've never actually realised how high Luton is. It's 500 feet. Didn't realise that. Thought it was a bit. Oh, okay. I guess it's not. I thought we were doing it this way round, but I guess not. Okay, let's bring the speed back up to like 210. I guess I thought we were going to turn right and then left, not left and turn right. That's a bit of a crazy approach if I was to do that one. No, thank you. Right, if we're doing that, then I'm going to bring the speed down, just to compensate for that. I'll bring the vertical speed down at 500 feet per minute. Let's vector ourselves. Okay. Flaps 2.
2000.
Okay, this is feeling a bit better. Awesome. So all the lights are on. Got medium auto brake. Thought I set that, but maybe not. Who knows? And waiting until I get down to speed like 170. Approaching 2,000 feet, so we can start spinning. So once we reach 2,000, well, we pretty much decelerate from there on. Runway heading is 075, so if I set like a heading of 100, that'll look good. Get the localizer on, so once we're armed with that, that'll be good. The aircraft is somehow speeding up. I have no idea. Oh, hello. Hello, land. Well, quite low actually. There's the airport over there. Literally, we're probably doing exactly the same as what I programmed in anyway. Like, before I deleted the waypoints, which is a bit stupid of me. Heading of a 090, I think will do well to help us line up with the localizer. Gonna go ahead at a speed of like 175 then. We've got loads of time. We're on the localizer, which is good. And I have the runway in sight. And I get the approach active as well. FPS is looking good for the landing, which I love. And we're all lined up with the localizer, and just going to carry on going forward until we catch the glide slope and we descend. I'm going to bring the speed down to 160. That's what the passenger view looks like. Awesome. Got some wing condensation as well. Okay, the glide slope's coming in. And we'll be landing soon. It's coming quite slowly. I thought it would come a bit faster. Right, let's get the landing system on that ND. That can set on 20 with the terrain active. That's all good then. And I'll bring the gear down. So a little chewy gear view, shall we? There we go. I think we might have captured the glide slope right now because the engines are spooling down. Yes, we have. Let's go set flaps 3 and take off the autopilot. There we go. Set flaps full and to bring that down to the automatic speed. Okay, autopilot's off. And all good for landing. So gears down, flaps is full, spoilers are on, let's get down a bit more, and auto brake is medium. Correct? Yep.
1000.
Okay. I'll bring the nose to the left a bit. We've got a tad a crosswind, so we're going to get not thrown to the right. It's not a dead crosswind, it's like a half crosswind, half headwind. But still, it's 18 knots.
Minimum.
So continue. So it's a bit crazy. The scenery is a bit brighter than the actual like scenery around it. Like the airport is brighter for some reason. Let's get left a bit.
500.
Oh, let's go for a cheeky wing view here. Oh, nice. I wish the oh, let's get the nose down. I wish the like
400.
replay system worked. If that makes sense. This doesn't work.
400.
The replay system is so bad in P3D.
300.
I was looking at the pappies and not the actual gyroscope. The pappies are telling me
200.
false readings, apparently. Oh, well, 08 landing is a bit crazy. I don't like it. It's like coming into Luxembourg.
200.
Because the airport
100.
gets a lot higher.
50.
Next to the
40.
train.
30. 20.
Terrain, not
retard.
train.
10.
Out of throttle?
Retard. 5.
Right, I think it's like a minus 290 feet per minute, which is fine with EasyJet. Minimum reverse, I knew medium was going to be a bit crazy. Right, reverse is coming in, brakes are coming off, and if I keep the braking going, I can get off here on the left. Just about. Nice. Well, that is what we call fast deceleration right there. Wow. Okay, let's clear up. that was very fast. Came out of nowhere. Okay, so flaps coming up, spoilers coming in. That was a flight time of 1 hour and 16 minutes. I'm going to taxi to the right here. And then
Ladies
to the
and
left.
gentlemen, the cabin crew will shortly be leaving their seats to perform safety-related
Try and get a
duties.
good gate.
However, we ask that you remain
43 or
seated until
something.
the fasten seatbelt sign
44
has been
will do.
switched off. Portable electronic devices for messaging.
Okay, we're all
or
cleared up,
for
aren't we?
internet
So that's all
access
good. That's all
may
good.
now be used. Please
That's
make sure you
fine.
take
These
all
can
your
turn
personal
off.
belongings with you.
We'll clear up
checking
on
in the
this.
seat pocket, underneath the seat, and in the overhead
And we get
locker.
the AP started up.
Do take care when opening the lockers in case anything falls out. Smoking is not
Okay.
permitted until you reach a
Get that
designated smoking
standby and the TCAS. We can turn
On
off the
behalf
weather
of
if
the
you
captain
want.
and the crew, it has been our pleasure looking after you today. Our ground crew will help you complete your EasyJet journey. For the latest news, promotions, flight
Awesome.
and destination
So
information,
landing
check
rate
out
was
our
actually
official
minus
Facebook
263.
page, Twitter,
So it's
or
not too bad.
EasyJet.
It's an EasyJet landing, don't worry. I've literally, I think when I flew with EasyJet, I think that's my second last flight. That I think it was landing into Edinburgh like a year ago. So I flew with EasyJet, and I think a Ryanair pilot was hired from EasyJet. We did like a minus 1,000 feet per minute landing into Edinburgh. It was a pretty hard landing. Right. So yeah, this is what I mean by a good gate. Get up to the terminal, and this little bay. Let's call it a bay. A little harbour bay. Right, we can turn off the lights. We don't need them. The auto APU bleed. Sorry, not the auto bleed. APU bleed can come on, and here's gate 44, and swing it right. I think I might have braked a bit too much, so taxing at 3 knots. And we'll keep it coming round. And there we go. We can just line up a bit more. Try and get some engines going, get a bit faster. Okay, that's good. Right, get rid of that, be a bit more accurate then. And line up like so. Get ready to stop. Okay, for some reason GSX wants us to stop very early. I'm not sure why, because we should be stopping up there. But hey, let's hit the parking brake. And all good. APU's running, so we can shut down the engines. That's crank mode. I have no idea what crank mode is. If you guys know what crank mode is, could you let me know in the comments section below. And the fuel pumps are coming off. And the IRSs are coming off. We are telling GSX to deboard the aircraft. We are turning off the beacon. Seatbelt signs are coming off. And we're good. Block time of 1 hour and 46 minutes. And I can stop. Always forget to stop the block time after a flight for some reason. I don't know why I do that. Okay, doors. Open up those doors. Open up those doors. And yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed the flight today with EasyJet from Innsbruck to Luton here in London Luton. You can see GSX wants us to stop there and not like where we're meant to be like up here or something. It's a bit crazy, a bit stupid GSX, but hey, don't want GSX to moan at me, so we parked there. So yeah, if you guys want to see return flight going back into Innsbruck, please let me know, because it is the summertime, so Innsbruck will have good conditions, and we'll have a time where we crash into a mountain. First time flying to Innsbruck and the live stream is a bad idea by me. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the flight today, and I'll see you in the next one, and goodbye.